Former President Goodluck Jonathan has asked Nigerians not to vote for politicians who do not value human lives. Dr. Jonathan was speaking today in Yenagoa, the Bayelsa State capital, in an interaction with journalists.
Everybody's ambition is worth the blood of Nigerians. If you want to be president, you want to be governor, you want to be House of Rep member, supposing somebody has killed you, will he have been the president? Will he have held the office you want to hold? So why must another person die? Because you want to hold a political office. If you want to make money, go and do business. But if you want to play politics, you should know that the people first. And any politicians who doesn't care about the life of the people, then, you have no business going to politics.
The Nigerian Army says its troops have killed 37 suspected armed bandits in different military operations in Zamfara State. A statement by the Acting Information Officer of Operation Saharadan Daji, Major Clement Abiade, says the troops also rescued 80 kidnapped victims, including women, men and children, inside Dumburum Forest during mop-up operations that were conducted between February 4th and 14th. Major Abiade also regretted that 6 soldiers were killed during an exchange of fire with bandits in the Bini Maru local government area of Zamfara State while returning to their base after a long-range patrol. The statement further explains that 6 suspected bandits and their allies were also arrested, while several weapons, ammunition and rustled cattle were recovered from their camps. Hundreds of innocent people have been killed, some kidnapped and several others injured in many parts of Zamfara State in the past year by armed bandits who terrorize residents of the state and travelers at will. Now, 4 officials of the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency have been shot dead by gunmen while on duty in Ondo State. The drug law enforcement officials were killed at a checkpoint near Ifon in Ose local government area. Sources told Channels Television that the bodies of the NDLEA officials were found by some farmers. The commander of the NDLEA in Ondo State, Mr. Haruno Gagara, who confirmed the incident to Channels Television, says efforts are ongoing to arrest the killers. Let's get more now on the news at 10 from Ibrahim Adra, who's standing by in Abuja. Hi, Ibrahim.
Hi, nice to see you. Now, the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, has lifted the ban on political campaigns ahead of the rescheduled presidential and National Assembly elections scheduled for Saturday, February the 23rd, as well as governorship, state assembly and federal capital territory area council elections on March the 9th, 2019. A statement by the Commission's National Commissioner and Chairman, Information and Voter Education Committee, says the approval for political parties and their candidates to resume campaigns was given after due consultation with parties, adding that the campaign ends by midnight of Thursday, February the 21st, 2019. The Commission adds that it has also worked out a detailed plan to ensure that election materials arrive at polling units in good time for the prompt commencement of the polls on Saturday, February the 23rd. It also promises to provide an update at a press conference on Tuesday, February the 19th at the Abuja International Conference Center by 3 p.m. An Abuja High Court has reaffirmed Mr. Daniel Nwafor as the authentic chairman of the All Progressives Congress in Imo State, and this is in line with an earlier judgment which recognized him as such. Delivering a ruling after the national chairman of the APC, Mr. Adams Oshomole, challenged the jurisdiction of the court and the validity of the judgment, the presiding judge, Justice Othman Musa, insisted that all court orders are meant to be obeyed until they are set aside. Justice Musa adjourned proceedings to the 20th of March 2019 to enable counsel to Mr. Oshomole, Mr. Samson Egege, to argue his motion challenging the jurisdiction of the court.
The business of the day before Justice Othman Musa of an Abuja High Court is the hearing of the contempt proceedings against the national chairman of the All Progressives Congress, Mr. Adams Oshomole, for alleged refusal to obey a valid court order recognizing Mr. Daniel Nwafor as the authentic chairman of the party in Imo State. The court had, in a judgment delivered in August 2018, recognized Mr. Daniel Nwafor as the authentic chairman of the party, but the applicants claim that the national chairman of the party has refused to obey the order. Lawyer to the All Progressives Congress and Mr. Adams Oshomole, however, insists that a hearing of the motion challenging the jurisdiction of the court is a priority.
Well, the issue is that the applicant is seeking to commit the party chairman for an alleged breach of the judgment of the court that was delivered. So we have filed processes challenging the jurisdiction of the court in the first place to make those orders. And so before the court this morning, the question was as to the priority of the applications pending before the court, which should be taken first. And it was our position, which the court agreed with.
The counsel to the applicant eventually agrees with the defendants as he concedes the request for an adjournment.
Well, sometime in August 2018, the court gave a judgment and made an order and giving an injunction restraining anybody from tampering with the chairmanship and the executives of Imo State, of the APC, Imo State chapter. So, and somewhere, the state chairman, the national chairman, Adams Oshomole, came and wanted to violate that order of court. So, what we've done is that we came up with the application to commit him to prison, which came up this morning. But the applications filed challenging jurisdiction and all that, and the court said it's going to take the application for jurisdiction.
Now that the arguments on the appropriateness of the contempt proceedings is concluded, the court has fixed March 20th to hear the motion challenging its jurisdiction.
And still on legal matters, the Federal High Court sitting in Abuja has stopped the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, from declaring the chairman of defunct Pension Reform Task Team, Malam Abdurrashid Maina, wanted. The court, in its judgment delivered by Justice Gua Ogumbanjo, described as unlawful the action of the anti-graft agency to declare Maina wanted. In a suit filed by Malam Maina on 5th of September 2018, he had asked the court to determine whether EFCC can lawfully exercise powers of declaring him as, quote, wanted on its official website or any other media platform, or by harassing him. In addition, the former pension board sought an order of perpetual injunction to restrain EFCC from further harassing him or declaring him wanted in relation to particulars and subject matter of the suit. He further asked the court to order the EFCC, both jointly or severally, its staff, agents, privies, representatives, and many other persons or related affiliates under whatever name or guise, to forthwith stay clear and remove his picture, name, references, addresses, details, and other particulars from the wanted list published on the EFCC official website or any other related platform, wherever it may be. The court further ruled that the action of placing Maina as, quote, wanted is unlawful, as it is an infringement on his fundamental human rights, and it was done without an order of court of competent jurisdiction, as stipulated by Section 41 and 42 of the Administration of Criminal Justice Act of 2015. And the magistrate court sitting in Kano has granted bail to a political activist, Deja Deonju, after spending 67 days in detention. According to his lawyer, Mr. Deonju was freed in the sum of 500,000 naira with the condition that he must also provide 2 sureties. Mr. Deonju was arrested on December 13, 2018 over allegation he was involved in a murder in Kano in 2005. The police did not formally arraign Mr. Deonju for the alleged murder. Mr. Deonju was charged for murder in 2005 at the Kano State High Court, but was discharged and acquitted in 2009 after a lengthy trial.